Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the flyweight bout between Andrea Lee versus Maycee Barber. And how I see from right here is I'm leaning Maycee Barber here. I'm gonna say low confidence. I don't know, I can't really see nobody being super. I don't know. What I'm trying to say is, I can't see why anyone's super confident in either of these women. I heard one. I think I saw one person on Twitter say, "Oh, well, Viviana Raggio outpaced her. I think Maycee Barber could outpace her." What happened in the? But what did actually happen in that Arado fight? Arado was getting got nearly knocked out on the feet. Was getting tagged up on the feet. She didn't win by outpacing um, Andrea Lee. She took her down and controlled her pretty much for the rest of the fight. She kind of struck with her points in the fight. Probably not really by her choice, but needing to set it up better so she could get those takedowns. But what really won her fight was takedowns and control. That's what won around the fight. I mean, obviously you could say pacing is involved in that, but it's not a case like, oh, I kept striking with her and now I worked on her feet. Nah, you took her down and controlled her. That's what you did. And you kept a good pace to keep taking her down. You didn't fade off and be like, couldn't get a takedown no more. And this wasn't my face getting kicked in the face the whole time. You were like, whatever the whole, maintain that pace of wrestling and grappling. Again, keyword wrestling and grappling. What I feel like that issue, what I'm trying to bring up is that I'm still leaning Maycee Barber. I'm still picking Maycee Barber. Like, that's not changing. As I already said in the video, and I ain't deleting this video and then coming back with this other video. Like, this is what it is. Maycee Barber at low confidence decision is what I'm saying. But yeah, the issue with Maycee Barber is her takedown offense isn't the best. She's one of those women that her takedown offense might not be the best, but she can maybe stuff, like say Montana De La Rosa. She can stuff Montana De La Rosa takedowns or get back up well against Montana De La Rosa. Then Montana De La Rosa can't deal with the striking of Maycee Barber. But Maycee Barber herself doesn't have the best offensive takedowns, then she could maybe end up with a woman like um, the person she's fighting right now, Andrea Lee, who might be the cleaner striker of the two fighters. And she can't get a takedown. Like, a person she destroyed, like, or picked apart, like Montana De La Rosa could have better success. I mean, Andrea Lee already did beat Montana De La Rosa, but she had much more issue with the wrestling of Montana De La Rosa than Maycee Barber did. But what I'm trying to say is that yes, you could beat this woman who could pose maybe more of a stylistic issue or something, maybe beat her better or etc. etc. But you yourself, Maycee Barber, struggles to get takedown. Like, she did get some successful takedowns against Alexa Grasso later in the fight when it was in the mean as much. But early on, she struggled to get those takedowns and she got outboxed. Yeah, so like earlier rounds. But what I'm trying to say is, again, back, I'm all jumping around. Like, say maybe somebody you beat can have this attribute, but you have the attribute to beat them, but you kind of lack the attribute to beat this person. Like, styles make fights. So if she can't get a takedown or she struggles to get takedowns, it could be an issue. It's end up in a striking matchup. It's not like Maycee Barber is the cleanest striker. I'll probably say, if I had to be honest, I would say Andrea Lee overall is the more cleanest, well, overall the better striker. I would say the cleanest striker. Her striking defense has been pretty awful a lot of times. Head don't be moving at all, be on a telephone post. But offensively, she could be an issue. It's not like Maycee Barber has the best defense either. Her head be a punching bag a lot of times too. But yeah, I'm going with the younger woman here. Probably gonna be more of a Wallace style affair than more so like a level change in scoring takedowns. Maybe just try to smother against the cage and win that fight. Like, smother against the cage, throw some little punches in there and weak knees in there. Then maybe Andrea Lee try and get some that plum on her and peel herself off the cage and throw some knees to the body and get some distance, maybe some little elbows there. But then Maycee Barber probably just turn her back to the cage, freeing herself from the plums, and then start. It's gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be a clinch fest, probably ugly, close clinch fest. Largely through this fight, and Barber just trying to. Then again, maybe in later rounds she just wears on her, in that sense, in a clinch fest against the cage, she wears on her. Then we just start to get a takedown later. Maybe wins the round just off the third round. Maybe the deciding round, close fight, third round. Then if she finally gets an actual takedown in that third round, and that is enough to get her the decision over Andrea Lee. So in this one, I have Maycee Barber via decision.